Okay, have you ever thought about what would happen if your shopping list suddenly got a mind of its own? Well, today we're diving deep into the new AI marketplace. It's a world where AI-powered shoppers are meeting AI-powered marketing head-on. This is a massive shift in how we buy and sell pretty much everything. And believe me, it's happening faster than you think. All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to start with the algorithmic you, basically your new digital twin who does the shopping. Then we'll check out how marketing is getting a major AI upgrade and what this whole prosumer revolution is about. From there, we'll get into a playbook for this new era and wrap up with a really big question about the future of choice itself. So let's just kick things off with a pretty wild idea. What if you're not the one making your next purchase? What if it's your phone or your car? Or even your refrigerator. And I'm not talking about science fiction here. This is becoming our reality. Yeah, this quote from the Harvard Journal of Law and Technology just hits the nail on the head. Imagine your car just deciding where to get gas, all by itself. This isn't some far-off futuristic dream. The groundwork for this automated world is being laid as we speak. And this leads us to a really important new term: the algorithmic consumer. Now, this isn't just an assistant that gives you suggestions. Oh no, this thing acts. It predicts what you need, it finds the best deal, and then it actually buys it for you. And you might be thinking this is all theoretical, but we're already seeing the early days of this everywhere. Every time you ask Alexa to reorder paper towels, that's it. Samsung literally has a washing machine that knows when it's low on soap and just orders more. The pieces are already on the board. So if we as consumers are getting an AI upgrade, you can bet that businesses are too. It's kind of like an arms race. So let's flip the coin and see how marketing is evolving to keep up. You know, the economic shift here is just massive. Old school marketing was kind of like a shot in the dark. You'd spend thousands on a magazine ad and just hope for the best. Digital marketing, it's a whole different ballgame. It's incredibly agile. You can see in real time how much it costs to get a new customer. And if a campaign isn't working, you can just shut it off. It's all about efficiency, driven by data. Of course, we didn't just get here overnight. The 2000s gave us search engines and the first wave of social media. Then the 2010s were all about mobile. Instagram completely changed the game. But now, we're in a totally new phase. It's the era of generative AI, and it is a revolution. So what exactly is generative AI? Well, the key word is generative. It's not just about analyzing data anymore. It's about creating brand new stuff. We're talking AI that can write your ad copy, design an image for your campaign, or even code a web page from scratch. It's a total game changer for anyone who makes, well, anything. And if you're wondering where this tech is making the biggest splash, this data from McKinsey lays it all out. While it's touching almost every part of business, about 3/4 of its value is packed into just 4 areas. And what's sitting right there at the top of the list? You guessed it, marketing and sales. Okay, so you've got these AI consumers on one side and AI marketers on the other. When they collide, it creates this really fascinating new dynamic. The idea of a passive customer just sitting back and consuming, that's over. Welcome to the age of the prosumer. A prosumer is just what it sounds like. Part producer, part consumer. Think about something like Lego Ideas, where fans actually submit designs for new sets that get made and sold. Or Nike by You, where you get to design your own custom sneakers. You're not just a customer anymore. You're part of the creative team. And this isn't just a feel-good thing. It has a real impact on the bottom line. Companies that get customers involved in this way see, on average, a 20% jump in satisfaction and loyalty. Turns out, when you give people a seat at the table, they tend to stick around. So, what does this look like when you scale it up? Way up? Well, let's take a look at Amazon. They've built an unbelievable personalization engine, and it's supercharged with generative AI. Seriously, Amazon uses this tech for so much. It's the magic behind those product recommendations that feel like they're reading your mind. It can take a couple of product photos from a seller and instantly spin up a video ad. It'll even rewrite product descriptions in real time. So if it knows you're looking for gluten-free stuff, it'll make sure to highlight that for you. It's like having a personal shopper for millions of people all at once. Here's another fantastic example, this time from the world of beauty. Sephora used AI to tackle a huge problem with selling makeup online. How do you buy lipstick if you can't actually try it on? Their solution was the virtual artist tool. It's brilliant. You just use your phone's camera, and you can see what any shade of makeup looks like on your own face. and people love it. Over 8.5 million users have tried it. This is way more than a cool gimmick. It's a sales machine. It gives people the confidence they need to actually click buy, and it's helped their online sales just explode. Okay, so with all this mind-bending tech and all these changes, what does it actually take to succeed now? What are the new rules of the game? Let's dive into the playbook for today's digital world. To really thrive in this environment, it seems to come down to three key things. First, you need hands-on, real-world experience. You can't just learn this stuff from a textbook. Second, being fluent in technology is absolutely non-negotiable. You have to understand AI and big data. And third, and this is a big one, ethics aren't just a nice-to-have anymore. They're a core part of the strategy. But there's a real disconnect happening right now. You've got almost 2/3 of marketers saying they're struggling with personalization, yet only about 17% are actually using AI widely to solve that problem. That chart right there shows a huge skills gap that the industry needs to close, and fast. And don't sleep on that third pillar, ethics, because it has some serious financial firepower. A jaw-dropping 87% of consumers say they are willing to spend more money with companies they see as ethical. This proves that doing the right thing isn't just good for the world, it's good for business. In this new landscape, being transparent and trustworthy might just be your single greatest advantage. So you take all of these trends, the algorithmic shoppers, the creative AI, the hyper-personalization, and you let them all swirl together. And where we land is with a pretty profound question, a question about the very idea of choice. I mean, really think about it. When our devices know what we want even before we do, when they buy things for us based on data we don't even understand, where do we end and the algorithm begins? At the end of the day, if an algorithm is defining, predicting, and shaping what you want, whose choice is it, really? That's the big question we're all going to have to face as we step further into this new world.